There we go. Okay. Sorry, I don't. Ever since I got set up here, every couple days, when I stream, I have to unplug and replug in my webcam for some fucking reason. Why am I like off center? It's my chair. There we go. Hello, buds. Finally, the greeting. Yeah, it's the morning after I got real drunk with Tanner and his friends. Mainly one of his friends, a very cool guy named Josh, but yeah, I got real trashed. So what we did is we took an Uber to Boulder. We went to a place that Emmy recommended. Yeah, Backcountry, I guess is what it was called. Good pizza, better beer, you know. It was good. We didn't spend too much time there though. The main parts of the night were spent at a tiki bar called the Jungle, or just Jungle. Very, very alcoholic drinks. And then we went to like a gamer nerd bar called Press Play. That's what it was. Yeah, those were the highlights of the night for sure. But Backcountry was good, and yeah, Tanner told me you live nearby, Emmy. Yeah. We got a buffalo pizza, very tasty. They have a ton of local on top. Yeah, I had a very, very stout beer, and then a less stout beer, and then one of Tanner's friends is gluten intolerant, so I tried what he was having because I never had a good gluten-free beer, or at least one that like someone who can't drink or can't consume gluten recommends. You know what I mean? So I tried it. It was good. It was a good beer. I didn't tell him this because I don't think he likes IPAs, but it was like it kind of tasted IPA-ish, but you know I don't completely hate IPAs. Just don't like them. But yeah, it was a good time. Good time. I can't even count how many drinks I had. I had those 3 beers. I had 2 drinks at the tiki bar, and then at the gamer bar, I have no idea. Can they drink ciders? They can drink ciders, yeah. But I guess he was in a beer mood. Anyway, aside from last night, I am a little hungover. I'm okay though. I had a headache when I woke up, but I just ate a banana and now I feel fine. But we're here with Dragon Age. It's gonna be good. I don't quite. I remember where we left off. We just banged Isabella, and she was like, "Don't bring love into this," and I was like, "Why not?" That was good. Let's get started. I got home safely. Yes, we took Ubers. I mean, like, I remember the night. I remember everything. I just don't remember how many drinks I had because it was a lot. You're gonna lurk, wife? Well, that's cool. I appreciate that, hun bun. Is Tanner making brekkie? Oh, hell no. He's not awake. Are you kidding me? Alright. My glasses are like smudged. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Let's Dragon Age it up. Honestly, I don't even think Tanner really makes breakfast that much. Like, he made breakfast for dinner that one day, but that doesn't really count as breakfast. You're up till 4 a.m. reading Boys Over Flowers. Yeah, I saw that in my Discord and yours. That's cool. I'm gonna be honest, it's not really something I'm interested in, so I don't have many questions, but I'm glad you're having a good time with it. Set an alarm for 9:30, so you're not a total degenerate. Yeah. I'm sure Tanner's just gonna wake up whenever the fuck he feels like, which is fair. Loud game is loud. I mean, it's always just the The weird intro dragon thing is always just way too loud, but the rest of the game is okay. I have it loud though because, you know, a lot of this game is conversations, so I want to be sure everybody can hear the conversations, you know. Alright, well, we banged. Let's see. Wait. Well, I can't go back. Well, I don't know whose friendship I need to work on, that's the thing. Let's bring you, and... yeah. I guess... No, let's do Sebastian. Then we don't have a tank. This is gonna be bad. Let's just go. Okay, so we're hunting down... This quest we're doing now, we're hunting down the dwarf that stole the explosives from the Kunari, and the Kunari told us that they, like, made a decoy so that what he stole wasn't an explosive, but it's like a poison that's gonna destroy half the town, so we have to find it and stop it. Just a juicy shoujo, which I can appreciate. I don't watch that much shoujo. I watch romances. Well, I read as well. Mostly, I mean, there's shoujo and there's romance, and there's shoujo romance. I don't really dabble in the shoujo shit. It's
the leases of Javar.
You're selling the
typically not my thing.
Javaris Tintop.
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly sound like a masterminded work here.
She pointed to him outside town. That's fine. Sounds like a D&D plotline. I mean, like, yeah. I feel like if it's in a fantasy, like medieval fantasy world, you're gonna get a lot of sounds like D&D plotline. Which is, you know, a lot of games these days. Oh, something's attacking. What are you? Oh, it's like smugglers. Can't hit them. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Come on, why are you going after me? I don't like that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn off my fan. I gotta do that in a minute. Good lord, there's a lot of them. Yeah, I should have gotten a tank, huh?
I'll deal with this.
Okay, I'm alive. I'm dead. Okay. That was interesting. Okay. We got it. We can do this. I think, maybe. Probably not. Fenris is getting some shit done. I like it. Love to see it. Fenris, drinky. Don't you kill him. Don't you kill him. Oh, Fenris, come on. Just hold out. I got you. Okay. Oh, Fenris is down. That's it. That's the game. Gotta go.
Someone's down.
If I avoid them long enough, I'll be able to revive everyone. I don't know how that's gonna go. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't worry about it. Oh, you bitch. Okay, one of them's trying to stab me. Oh, I can't go that way. Fuck. I'm fucked. He's gonna stab me. I'm gonna die. Ah, yeah, that was it. You're starting a D&D campaign with game tomorrow? You're gonna do a sketch of your character. Nice. You've written headcanon in a Google Doc. Okay. I mean, that's about all I ever do. I can't fucking sketch. I just, you know, draft their history or whatever. Alright, let's try to do this better. God damn it. Sebastian. Why are you, like, running headfirst into this shit? Okay, I need everyone to come down here. We need to, like, be together. Like, normally that's not the best. But, yeah, in this case, I think it's our best bet. Okay. I mean, Anders... Yeah, let's get Anders down there, too. And then Sebi. There you go. Alright, do your thing. Oop, there we go. Yeah, this is going better already. Sticking together was the way to go. Okay, alright, Anders, I'm here to help. There you go, buddy. Who's he gonna stab? I know that guy's about to stab someone. Just killed Anders, that's great. I can fix that. There we go. Alright, we good. Good. Oh god. They got Sebastian. That's fine. Not that big a deal. I know Anders can heal him, but he's not. Oh, he just backstabbed the dog. Wow. How dare you. Good deal. What kind of character are you going for in your D&D campaign, Emmy? You know, detail your character a little bit. You know, don't give me the full fucking the whole thing, but you know, just the gist. All right, need to. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should go the other way first. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry, I know y'all can't see the mini map, but I'm like deliberating based on that. Okay. Should be something in here, I hope. Got some Monet. Monet. Ah, spiders. Yeah, help me with this one, thank you. Okay, good. How am I feeling? I'm feeling fine. How about you? How are you feeling, bud? I had a headache earlier, but I ate a banana and now I'm fine. And I drank a lot of water, you know. I drank a lot of water last night, so that probably helped. Like, pretty sure I had like 2 glasses of water before I even started drinking. Like, right before, I mean. You're Gucci? That's good. Doing a Goliath barbarian named Taroth. Outlander with bounty hunting as your history. Okay, okay. That's interesting. I, last time I played, you know, played and wasn't a DM, I did a, half-orc ranger, and he, I can't remember his, like, what his actual background was, but basically his whole thing was, his dad, who was an orc, you know, he fell in love, the orc man fell in love with his mama, who was a human, and, you know, they wanted to live together in this human village, but, like, the villagers kicked out his dad, and basically his mom was, like, a pariah and all this type of stuff, and, you know, interesting backstory like that. He was just, like, you know, someone, he was, like, a part of the village, but everyone, like, you know, scoffed at him and that kind of type of shit, you know. You know. So he had, like, a disdain for humans. But he was human raised. Yeah. I remember him. He was, I liked that character. Ah. God, Jesus, they all came out of nowhere. Fuck.
Looks like we made it.
God. They just keep coming. This is like, okay, I think this is one of my biggest problems with this game, is that once you start getting in, like, mid to late game, the enemies, they don't, like, make the enemies harder. They just make it so that they keep coming and coming and coming, and not in the fun way. Your motivation is finding and reclaiming an artifact from your tribes that was on the black market, much like Hunter x Hunter. Okay, I haven't watched that. Yeah, my character's motivation partially was finding his dad, but also he was, you know, he just wanted to make a living adventuring, because he hated being in his village. You're fluent in Goblin because you work for them a lot, and you hope you hear some trade secrets. Okay. In the last campaign I DM'd, it was with Adam and my sister and her husband. What was I gonna say? Oh, they, like, they tried so, like, the first encounter they had was fighting, like, a cave of goblins, because, you know, that's fine. And, they, like, tried so hard to convince the leader of the goblins that, like, the goblins' god had sent them, and that they were trying to help, and they eventually, like, you know, they rolled for it so many times, I had to let it happen, and and, like, the goblin, like, became a part of their party, and he, you know, they, I swear to God, they were more into the goblin as a character than their own characters. It was hilarious. I never finished that campaign because COVID, but yeah, it was a good one. And I kept, like, I had this plan, like, at some point he'd find out that they were the ones that, you know, that basically deceived him into thinking that they were sent by his god, and then he'd turn on them unless they passed, like, a really difficult, like, roll, you know? And I was gonna do that, like, way later in the campaign, so that they'd, like, have built him up and he'd become super strong. Oh, it was gonna be so good. I can't move. Why can't I move? You might have fared well in that situation. You would love a campaign with me and Tantan minimum. Once things settle down and life becomes more routine. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I do gotta find a place out here. I'm going to an open house on a rental home today. I don't know if I mentioned that to you, Tam, but yeah, that's happening. Okay, this motherfucker. We gotta get him to not kill Sebi. Oh yeah, I broke your stealth, didn't I? Fuck you, buddy. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to remember what that goblin's name was, because they would just like... After a while, they just started calling the campaign The Adventures of Goblin's Name, but I can't remember his name. Well, he was a hobgoblin, that's right, I forgot about that, but yeah, he was like the leader of a tribe of goblins. And I like had to invent this backstory where like, his dad was like the ultimate high-tier leader, but he hated him because his brothers, his dad thought that his brothers were stronger and all this stuff, and that's why he was running a bunch of weak goblins in the cave in the middle of nowhere. God. I love D&D. Committing to a year then? Ideally we can get a short-term 6-month, but if it's a year, that's fine too. I mean, like Tanner keeps saying, just hoard cash until the housing market's good and then buy a house. Because, like, I mentioned this on stream, I don't know if you were there, Emmy, but, like, I can get crazy good mortgage with just by being a lawyer. It's amazing, really.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do it? That makes me annoyed. Like, I can get 0% down and a good fixed interest rate. It's nuts. Hold on. Did I go up here? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Well, there's the bar score. Well, yeah, I mean, if we get an apartment for a year, then that'll be plenty of time, even if I fail it the first time. Alright. Okay, let's heal Fenris. There you go. Ah, you bitch. Hold on. Gotta lightning it up. Ah, fuck. Thank you. Thank you, Anders. I need to heal people too. Good.
That any way to greet an old friend?
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
The Kunari powder, it's not what you think. It's poison.
Wait. You're tracking for the Kunari?
Yeah.
Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
Oh.
Him being our man would be a trifle too easy.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. Then out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Kunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
So far, all I see is you.
Leaving the other person behind is the first step in running away. Sorry if that's inconvenient. Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
I mean, I don't really have a reason to kill him. Yeah, sure.
Sounds like you have a long way to go. Hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots.
Yeah.
Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders.
Jesus. Fucking muttering curses under his breath. Anyway, I mean, you said sounds like you're definitely meeting us in October. I think so. What is... I think y'all are going to a concert, right? What are y'all going to see? Because I got a concert I'm going to in November. I was just kind of curious what else is going on. I gotta buy those tickets. We'll do that soon. I think the plan, at this point, it seems like my plan is stay here even if I get that weird fucking margin of passing in Tennessee but not Colorado. Because, like, I mean, like, I got a real good job lined up. I'm in the city I've always wanted to be in. You know, I've already taken a step in getting out here. I might as well just stay here until I can pass the Colorado bar, regardless whether that's right away or not. Like, for a while... I think when I was considering not doing that, that was more... I guess that was more like when I was unsure about my job, but like going to my job, I'm realizing it's a good job, it's good people, you know, it's a good work environment, which is hard to find in law jobs, honestly. So it feels like this is something I need to stick to, you know. I'll be there Monday the 24th through Friday the 28th, okay. You'd be there longer, but you're worried about flight times and delays. You gotta be smart with your paid time off. Going to Res? I don't even know what that is. Alright. That sounds fun. You'll be there a whole work week. That's nice. Sure we'll have time to do shit.
I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
Yes, stay out. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wait. Messer Hulk. Maker, please, the street is death. There was a cloud that drove people mad, and now a seeping mist that kills. All I can do is warn people. If someone like you dies on my watch, I'm right stuffed.
Easy, son. Keep your post. This is my risk.
I like that.
Shit. My throat burns.
Oh, I leveled. I didn't do that. Okay. Magic, willpower. Let's do some Constitution. I could use it. And you said Friday is basically off limits, so you're hoping, yeah, Thursday, Friday you're busy. Well, I guess Friday you're flying back, and Thursday you're doing the concert. I guess that's a concert. I don't know what Res is. Yeah, you're trying to see a couple of your friends too. Yeah. Tuesday would probably be good. I mean, like, we're planning this way far ahead, but you know, I'm probably still gonna be streaming. I hope that's okay. So Tuesday would probably be best because Wednesday, you know, stream. But I mean, are you staying with Tanner, or are you like getting a hotel, or what's the dealio there? I was gonna say, I'm sure you'll have lots of time to hang with Tan if you're staying with him. I need to... I have another specialization point. I'm gonna do Force Mage. Hell yeah, it makes my spell stronger. Let's do it.
Must find the source.
Oh, Red Rocks, hell yeah. That's where, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard,
The trick on those barrels.
they're coming in November, and they're going to Red Rocks as well. I'm excited for that. You're staying with Tanner? Okay. Yeah, you'll have plenty of time with him then. I guess Tuesday will be the Lucius and wife day. You want a day with Cassie and Tan and Boulder? Probably make that Tuesday. Sure, sure. I'm sure we'd be down for that as well. Taco is now in Colorado too. I don't know Taco that well, but that's nice to know. Alright, Fenris is getting fucking wrecked. I'm gonna wait for him to die and res him. Oh shit, I didn't have to. Good job, Anders. Alright. There you go, buddy. Good deal.
I'm not sure how much we can do for these people.
Yeah, loot it. Why won't you pick it up? Please? Why? Why no? Finally. You wish you could stay Friday, but you got lucky with direct flights, and you should just be cautious. I mean, sure. What the fuck? Who are you? That was a little weird. Okay. Let's do lightning. I need to put up my rocks. There we go. Why did they deactivate? Why? Why you stab? No stab. Fenris live. I don't know why my fucking rock armor keeps deactivating. You bitch. Okay.
They deserve their fates.
Said for all you know, you'll have a canceled flight and leave Saturday. And you didn't take Monday off because you thought she was arriving late? Oh, you're taking time off too, huh? You're really gonna have a lot of time. I mean, I'm a little too early into my job to ask for time off. I might have to ask for like 1 day off here in a couple weeks when we move, but, you know, I'm sure they'll be understanding about that. My boss is a very understanding lady. Very nice too. She offered, she has like a code, like a state law code for Colorado law, and she offered it to me and was like, hey, borrow this and read these provisions because you're really gonna need to know these in the future. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll do that. Fucking guy. Good deal. Yeah, we're still kind of having some problems finding a good rental house. Like, we saw a rental house yesterday that, it was kind of shit, honestly. But we gotta find decent rental house that's 2K or under in rent, and that's hard to find. But, you know, like I said earlier, I got that open house later. And this one looks promising. I mean, honestly, the last one I thought was promising, but then I got there and it wasn't.
So, your fault, I presume?
Is that Sirrah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
So, care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Qunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Qunari Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it.
I never turned off my fan. Hold on.
This is all wrong.
Alright.
You were going to kill people anyway. That's not funny at all, really.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Qunari are blamed.
Good try, Pooh.
Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
How's the hangover? It's not bad. Not bad at all. How are you doing, Pooh? All right, Anders, can you heal me, please? Okay, well. Oh, Anders. This isn't going great. Okay, Okay. Anders. Oh, Anders is down. That's not good. Good lord, man. This is gonna be a tough one. Okay. Yep. Yeah, this isn't going well. Alright, Fenris, can you drink a potion? Not yet. Come on, potion, okay. Oh no! That's not good. Dog. Get him, dog. Okay. I think I can do this. I just need to not die for just a little longer.
You're gonna regret this!
It's almost... What does it have? God, that's a somewhat long cooldown. Actually, we might be able to do it just with the dog. Give it a shot. Okay, now things are getting dicey again. Got her. Come on. Get fucked. Ugh. Good deal. Fuck.
For looking after your servants.
Whew. You're biased at wanting water course while you're there? Maybe you could get dinner there? I don't even know what that is. I have no idea what that is. You're tired and still stuck with COVID, yeah. Ken, you said you could always find a coffee shop close to work? At? What? Oh, work at a coffee shop close by so you could pick them up. I see what you're saying. Okay. Honestly, yeah. That's fine. A vegan restaurant? 3 money signs? Oh boy. Yeah, let's upgrade his heal. Alright, you do strength, constitution, dexterity. I'm gonna get it up to 30 and then I'll work on his critical damage. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Let's upgrade that fucking Reaper thing. It seems fitting for him. And you! Dexterity, cunning... So your cunning kind of sucks. Yeah, let's just focus on cunning for now. Does he need more here? No, he's done there. Okay. We'll do this. So he has good AoE. Hell yeah. Alright. I got milkshakes. That's a luxury for you. Yeah, that makes sense. You'd money launder at a vegan place? Saul Goodman taught you how to do it? Yeah. You know, if it's depicted on TV, that's exactly how it works, right?
Survivors are finally creeping out. Thank you, Miss Ale.
You're welcome. Alright, well, let's go tell the Arashok what happened. I'm sure he'll be interested. I think I also got a gift for Isabella, so I can go give her that. My throat is dry. And I didn't even do, like, weed last night. Alright, buddy boy. Got some news for you.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
It seems so.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarcomech, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. I admire conviction with a focus, but your kind are truly committed to weakness.
That weak elf made a good effort at using your own weapon against you.
True.
We have but one weapon, the certainty of the Qun. It cannot be used against us.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter. I am not here to fight. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
That is not the understanding of city leaders and their supporters.
Let them rot. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarcomech. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful!
Horn Daddy angry.
Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on
Okay.
the edge. The Viscount should know.
Okay, so I think at this point I get a lot of companion quests. Yeah, you should still have PDF exchange on there, hun. I didn't take it off. Just do your Windows search bar and type it in. Just type PDF in your search bar, see what comes up. It should be there. Yeah, we got a companion quest from Anders. We got a companion quest for Aveline. And maybe one for Varric, I'm not sure. You did that? I mean, it should be on there. If it's not, that's a free program you can just download on the internet. Just Google it and you can download it easily. I don't know why it wouldn't be on there though. Unless maybe we never put it on the laptop, I'm not sure. Because it's definitely still on my computer here. Anyway, let's go to the Hangman first and give Isabella the gift and whatnot. You were just thinking Daddy Engie. Yeah, I know, right? Papa, no.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you with a dozen sailors in attendance.
You tease. I'm sure there isn't. It is a worthy goal to work towards, however. Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
No. No, no. Where's my friendship with her anyway? It's pretty close to maxed out. That's good. That's good.
You seem very
for later.
And here I thought the Chantry was against mind reading.
Did something happen to you in the Circle? I understand there were problems in Ferelden.
Are you saying a mage can only be unhappy in the Circle if demons are involved? No. It's not about Aldred. It's not about being beaten or raped by a Templar. That does happen. But I've been fortunate. It's a larger principle. The freedom every man, woman, and child born in Thedas have as a natural right.
You were given to the Circle. I was given to the Chantry. Hawk was driven away from home by the Darkspawn. None of us are free.
Well, it's true. I mean, I don't know about that, but I don't know. That's a weird discussion. You're afraid you might have to pay to convert your PDFs into JPEGs if you use PDF Exchange? That's not true. That's definitely not true. You can do that without paying easily.
Hawk, I've got some news. You might not want to be near anything breakable when I tell you, though.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint if you're buying.
Yeah, same.
I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Okay.
Was he staying in Hightown or just passing through?
If my information is good, and it's always good, he has a house there. Which gives us a good shot at having a word with my dear sweet brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can definitely just Google, like, PDF to JPEG converter, and it'd be free, do it easily.
Would Bartrand really risk coming back here?
I think we both know by now that Bartrand would risk anything for money. There's a much better market here for that trinket he stole, and all his contacts are in Kirkwall.
quality isn't the same. You're going to your old way of doing it. Hold on a second. Someone texted me. Okay.
How are you holding up, Varric?
Me? My no-account backstabbing brother is practically in arm's reach. I couldn't be better.
I've really missed Bartrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
It's 3 bits for a mug.
Okay. Well, we got a quest for Varric. I think we gotta talk to Aveline and Anders. But let's do Varric's quest first. I'll just do that since we have it like fresh on the mind. I feel like that's a problem with streaming this game, is you kind of get bogged down with just picking up quests, and then by the time I actually get to them, it's been like 1 or 2 weeks, and I barely know what's going on. Alright, so let's do you, and let's bring Aveline. Okay, got 3 points. I think that's good. I'm good with that. Yeah, let's make that extra strong. Hold on. I'm getting texted. It's important text. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, magic, willpower. I guess crit chance is good for her, yeah. I don't know what to do for her. I guess I could do petrify. Thinking about that, but maybe this would be better because then she has an AoE. Yeah, let's do this. Hopefully she uses it. Strength, Constitution, that's your whole thing, yeah. There you go. Okay, so we're doing Varric's thing, which is, it should be in Hightown. I thought it was in Hightown. Maybe it's at night? Yeah, it's at night, okay. Wow, there's a lot of things here. I don't even know what all these are, but we're gonna do them. I think one of them... Oh, one of them is going... Okay, okay.
Idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark, but good reward in getting rid of them.
I'll be able to tell... I'll be able to inform y'all what each quest is as I do them. It's not a big deal.
You came.
Who are you?
You probably thought you'd got away with it. Sir Karas and the others' deaths. Do you even remember them?
Vaguely.
They were searching for the missing Starkhaven apostates and were murdered.
Oh, yeah.
An inquiry determined the apostates must have killed the Templars, but I've suspected for years that Sir Thrask and you were responsible.
You have no... I don't know if I should... I mean, as a lawyer, I feel like I should just deny it. But, like, also, they did strike first. Yeah, I'll say that.
I wouldn't let them take the apostates. Then Sir Karas ordered his men to attack.
I knew it. You stood in the way of their holy duty.
Damn, would
and
you look
think
at that?
That excuses your actions.
It's frame.
My brothers, tonight justice will be done.
Boy. Well, y'all are stupid. You're gonna die. How you doing, Frame? You still in, you still overseas right now? I think he said you were coming back next week, but I can't quite recall. Alright, I need to heal. You watch dudes jump 27 meters off the Opera House? Jesus Christ. I mean, like, were they attached to something? Okay, it's the 11th, okay. Okay, alright. I need a potion. There we go. Practicing for the Red Bull Cliff Diving Championships? Oh, okay, okay. I see, I see. That makes sense. That is pretty rad. Okay, okay, okay. Drink potion? Barrick potion? Oh my god, Barrick. Okay, she's dead too. It's just me and Aveline. We'll see how this goes. Okay, no, no, no. There we go. Okay, my health is low. I can remedy that. There we go. Aveline. Aveline, get his attention, please. There we go.
Dear Barrick, please learn to parry. Love your innards. Ouch.
Just raw dogging it into Oslohaven? Is that like... I assume that's like the I guess the cliffs. It's interesting, I guess what you're kind of implying is that they jumped from the Opera House into the cliff? That's fucking nuts. Notice the water. Yeah, they're jumping off the top of the Opera House, yeah. Oh, that's the water. Oslohaven. Okay. Oh, wow. That was good. It's pretty sick. I wish... Yeah, that'd be really cool to watch. For real. I probably wouldn't do that, but it'd be fun to watch. Okay, these fuckers. Easy peasy.
Nicely done.
Okay, we good? Okay. Yeah, okay. Big shout out to Red Bull for sponsoring every whack-ass part. That's so true. It's so true. You always see them on, like, the advertisements for them. Sponsored by Red Bull. The X Games. Fake fan. I mean, I never claimed to be a fan. Okay. X Games have Rockstar. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. I would have never guessed. I always thought it was Red Bull doing the shit, but I guess Rockstar's trying to get its name out there too with the wacky sports. Okay, so let's do Varric's thing first, and then we'll do that other quest. It's 40 degrees out. What is that? God damn, that's fucking nuts. That's hot. Kill you, please. It'll be easier. Well, I was gonna ask how you're doing, Liquid, but I think you answered that question. It's good to see you, though. I'm not gonna kill you, I'm sorry. Monster sponsors a bunch of motorsports? Okay, okay. It's interesting. I wonder why, like, the energy drinks...
Bartrand really hasn't done much with this place, has he?
Hold on.
I don't get it. My sources saw people making deliveries here just a week ago. This looks like it's been empty for months.
I think it's interesting that these energy drinks all sponsor sports. Which, I mean, like, I guess it's fair, but, like... I mean, there's, like, G Fuel, which is, you know, gamer stuff, but, like... Monster, Rockstar, Red Bull, like, the main ones, they all do sports, it sounds like. It's interesting. Energy drinks have always been intertwined with extreme sports. It seems so. I wonder why. You had to walk a mile in crutches just to get replacement tips? What the fuck? Jesus, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Red Bull's the only one that has expanded into normal sports with their own soccer teams. Huh. I didn't know that either. I mean, I don't know anything about sports, so I'm surprised. I'm not surprised I didn't know. The New York Red Bulls and Munchin Red Bulls? What the hell? That's so weird. What? Hold on, sorry. Okay. Sorry. It's way too hot out. What is it out here? Where I'm at, it's like, well, you know, Fahrenheit, 87, so it's not that bad. It's also not humid or anything, so I love it. I'm probably gonna chill outside at some point today after eating an edible, to be honest. Alright. Okay, so he's talking about how the house is empty.
You think he put the cobwebs up to discourage tax collectors?
Well, you're thinking it's a trap. Great. It's been ages since my brother tried to kill me.
It's 75 for you, Pooh? Okay. Where... oh, that's right. I know where you are. Okay. Oh, I remember this. This is good. It's 30 degrees without the humidity. It's like 41 now. God. 12
So that's
CU.
how you greet your brother, is it, Bartrand? Fine. Say hello, Bianca.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Varric is just this good. In case you didn't notice, Varric is fucking OP. Yeah. motherfuckers.
I'll take you all. Let's dance, you sons of bitches. I'll take you all. Bartran, I'm coming for you, you dumb humming bastard.
Yeah, now this is gameplay. This is what the game should have been.
You want a piece of me?
Oh, Varric, please forgive me, my brother. I was just jealous of you. How could I ever compete with you for Mother's love?
You're strong and handsome, and so very smart. What?
Why lie now about this? What have you to gain?
What do you want from me? I broke in, I found my brother, and it was awkward. Family business.
No. I think there's more to it.
Fine. You want the gory details? I'll give you the gory details.
I mean, those last details are pretty gory, let's be real. Like 54 Fahrenheit, right? It sounds nice. Oh, I'm not Varric. Okay.
These corpses aren't even stiff yet, Hawk. Somebody's been
I'll deal with this!
Apparently Red Bull has bought another hockey team, this time in Austria.
completely out of their heads.
Jesus Christ. How much money do they fucking have? God. Sports teams are not cheap. I guess they keep making money if they keep buying sports teams. And even if their drinks aren't selling well, they'll have a fuck ton of sports teams. I'm sure their drinks are selling well, though.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Yeah, messing with us is suicidal. Okay. People drink... Oh, really? People drink a shit ton of Red Bull there? Like, amounts of Red Bull? That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. They just drink it like it's a normal soda then, I guess? That plus every single bar has vodka Red Bulls on the menu. Wow. I mean, like, vodka Red Bulls are pretty decent. I don't even really like Red Bull. But, yeah, every bar, that's a bit much. What was that? Ah! Yeah, alright. I was just making sure I couldn't go in any of those doors. I can go in there. I can go in here. Let's go in here. Oh? What the fuck is this? Okay. I gotta get in there. I'm getting fucked up by this poison. Okay. Varric is too. Ah, you bitch. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Barrack potion. Ah, he's dead. Oh god, they are fucking me up. I'm gonna get out of their sight.
I can't keep this up.
Okay, they are really coming after me. Gotta go. Go after Aveline, fuck. Wow. Jesus. They're gonna kill her for sure.
I can't keep this pace.
They also have one of the most successful Formula 1 teams. That's interesting. It sounded like they were endorsing mostly like physical sports. But no, that's not the case, apparently. F1 is physical, yeah. I mean, like, it has physicality to it, I suppose. But you know what I mean.
These corpses aren't even... Somebody's been in here today. What did my brother do to these men? They were completely out of their heads.
That makes me almost certain that, like, there are, like, you know, like, I'm sure energy drinks out there sponsor, like, NASCAR teams as well. Probably Red Bull. I'm just saving after every battle so I don't have to redo all of this again, because it's kind of annoying. Especially that one fucking fight, my god. Man, that fucker. Okay. Now is this isn't the room yet. Oh, wait. Yeah, did I go in here? I must have. Oh, yeah, I had to. It just doesn't look familiar for some reason. Lots of traps. Be careful. There we go. Oh. Fuck him up. Okay, Varric, there you go. Thank you. Saved me. Come on, shoot it. Ugh. Do it in a minute. Oh, well, I guess it's good that happened at the end of the fight. Alright. Now I know that terrible fight's, I believe, yeah, in there, so let's save here. It's fucking shit, man. Do not want to do all that again. Honestly, I don't want to do this fight again, but I have to. Alright. Knew it. Get you in here, buddy. Honestly, I think if we go in here, we can funnel everybody in there, and that'd probably help. We need everyone in here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we cooking. Alright, let's wait patiently for the rest of them. Yeah, fuck him up. I love it. I'm sorry, is Varric out there alone? Oh, you fucking morons. Well, we did it. That went so much fucking better. Holy shit. It's definitely a good idea to funnel him in here. Alright, just in case there's another terrible fight, I'm gonna save here. I'm probably not gonna save again until I get out, though. Come on. Shoot the fucking fireball, Hawk. What is your problem? Good. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Good, good. Shock him. Let's take it. Alright. Good deal. Doing alright. Wait. It's loot. I do like a loot. Love a loot. Love a like a loot.
Bertrand, what have you done?
Bunch of dead people. Yeah. What has he done? He left some torn trousers in a box. How dare he? Right.
You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that.
I'm sure you can. There you go. Blackened greaves. Interesting. Honestly, I think my equipment I have now is good until I find the special set of this act, which I don't know what that is, but I'll come across it at some point. Whoa. Probably better to stay out in here. There we go. Wiping them out pretty well, Jesus. You prefer your greaves sous vide, yeah. Don't we all? Alright. Come on, put the lightning there. I don't know why he's being such a bitch about it. And it's getting a little spicy. There we go. There you go, Meryl. Stay in the game. Okay. Okay, we're wiping them out. Cool.
Varric? Is that you? Praise the ancestors.
Hold up. I know this man. He's Bartrand Stewart. Hugin, what happened here?
Varric, your brother. That statue he brought out of the deep roads. Bartrand said it sang to him, even after he sold it. I've been hiding in here, but the guards, they're like crazed animals. I didn't dare go past them. Everyone in this house has gone mad.
Mm-hmm. It seems so.
What did he do to the guard to turn them to this?
He's been forcing them to eat lyrium. Some of the servants, he cut pieces off them while they were still alive. He says he's trying to help them hear the song. Please stop him.
Bartrand's not exactly a nice guy, but this doesn't sound like my brother.
Yeah, it sounds kind of fucking unhinged.
I haven't seen anyone alive in here except for guards. What happened to the rest of the staff?
I don't know what Bartrand did to them. By the ancestors, the sounds coming from his study. They're dead by now. I hope.
What do you mean you hope they're dead?
Just whoever, whatever you find in that room. Varric, give them a merciful death.
You said he sold the statue. To who?
I don't know. It's why we came back to Kirkwall. He was already starting to rant about the sodding idol and its singing. On his better days, he hated the thing. Wanted to get rid of it. But the minute it was gone, he got worse.
Get fucked, Bartrand.
Everything will be all right. You're safe now.
I wish I believed that, human. Bartrand took the servants and locked himself inside the study. No one's come out for days.
4 days.
Those sodding lunatics just keep prowling the halls.
Then we go in after him. Come on, Hawk. Let's finish this.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, good. I got an upgrade for someone's armor. I don't know who, but, you know, it's good regardless. Well, he stealthed. Let's do this. Yeah, I hit you. I saw it. Hello, Bartrand. Hold on, Varric. There you go. Okay, he fucking killed Varric. I know, right? Alright. God, fuck. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. Varric's about to die, and there's nothing I can really do. Aveline, need you to drink a potion. Oh, hey Claire, how you doing? Nice throw. Thanks, Jino. Good to see you as well. Y'all came in at the same time. Did you come here together or what? Oh, wow, wow. We came back because he was stealthed. I love it. Amazing. Alright. That's kind of cheating, but I'll take it.
Let's hope this works!
Order will rule!
Okay, we're good. We got this easy.
I can't hear it anymore. I just need to hear the song again. Just for a minute.
Stop saying that! I know I shouldn't have sold the idol to that woman. It was a mistake! A mistake? Bertrand, get a hold of yourself. Do you know where you are? Do you know what you've done? Varric, you'll help me, won't you, little brother? Help me find it again. You were always a good one. Help you? Bertrand, you left me to die. You left all your men to die. And for what? Some trinket? Look at yourself. Look at what you've done to the men and women who served you. Where's your nobility, brother? Where's your dwarven honor?
He doesn't look so good. I'm not sure he even knows we're here.
I didn't come here just to leave without telling my brother he's a filthy nuglicker and demanding some answers. Why'd you do it, Bertrand? Were you already crazy before we even went into the deep roads? Or was it all the statue? Idol, not a statue. It wants to be worshipped. It wants me. It wants me back. She stole it from me.
You sold it, you dumbass. Yeah. Frame said, so you guys piss in the sink often, or... Is that a real question? I think I've done that once, maybe twice in my whole life. Gino usually pisses in the sink. Okay. Okay. Twins? They're not twins, but they are brothers.
Who did you sell the idol to, Bertrand?
She glittered like the sun, but her heart was ice.
It was more of a joke. I get you.
Not like I did.
I get. It's just. It seems so out of nowhere. I didn't know what prompted you to say it.
So good to know we can count on you for the clear answers.
For 3 years, all I've wanted is to look him in the eye and get his answers. Why he abandoned us in that Tig. What any of this was for. I guess there's nothing he could say that would make it right.
Kill him or let him go. I mean, like... I don't think you should let him go. But knowing what that results in, I do think this is the better option. Because I know what Varric's gonna do. He's not gonna let him go, okay? So let's do this.
Look at him. There's nothing you can do to him worse than this.
No. I've been counting the days until I could put a bolt in his conniving little brain. It's not just us. Look what he did out there. How many more people will die for his folly?
He has to be stopped. There are other ways than murder.
Fine. We'll have to lock him away somewhere. I'll send somebody to get him. Come on, Hawk. The sooner we get out of this house, the better.
Aveline rivalry. God damn it, Aveline. Alright, well that's Varric's quest done. Let's go do that other quest, which was, we were investigating Gaspard Dupuis because, that one Templar thought he was a murderer. That was why. Like a serial killer, no less. Okay. Sorry.
Did you need something, Varric?
A stiff drink, maybe. I feel like I've been kicked by a horse. You'd think being left for dead in the deep roads would have prepared me for Bertrand going nuts. But it really didn't.
If I ever had doubts about who was the better brother, they're long gone. You did good.
No, please, Hawk. There was never any doubt. I'm the handsome, irresistibly charming one.
True.
I'll deal with Bartrand somehow. Make her that'll be even more of a joy than it used to be.
Yeah, I bet.
I still can't believe what he did in that house. It's one thing to walk away and leave us to die, but that...
Come on, Varric. Let's go drink until we can't see straight. That'll make you feel better.
Aw, that's sweet. But watching you get sick won't cheer me up. Much. Anyway, thank you. I'll keep looking into who bought that blighted statue. At the very least, they need to be warned about what happened.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess that's settled. Let's go do this other one. I don't think this one takes long. I mean, like, the quest as a whole takes a long time, but this segment of it should be relatively quick. Well, Frame seems a little unresponsive, Claire, so I'll answer your question for him. Yeah, he's been overseas. He's been in Oslo, I think, the whole time. It's been like a month or two now. But yeah, he's been over in the Europe. Yeah, in Norway. How long has it been that you've been there, Frame? I think it's a month. Has it been longer? Can't quite recall. Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. Been there since mid-June. Okay, okay. Like a month and a half then. Jesus Christ, these things. Wow. Alright. Okay. Might actually be able to do this. Let's focus on that other one first. There we go. Nice. Alright, not bad.
I don't think the guards raiding the estate met that particular reception.
That was a lot of talking. Ah! Gentlemen, oh, wait. Bang any tall chicks yet? A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell. What the fuck is that emote? Jeez. Perma smug. Never. It's a global Twitch emote, but I've never seen that before. Yeah. You do be studying Norwegian, this is true.
But not my choice.
Okay. I feel like I should save here too, because these battles are a little rough. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. It's still saved as Bartrand's estate, but that's fine. Oops. Don't forget to save. I did, don't worry. At least this game has auto-saving, like, pretty consistently, but, like, you know, when it autosaves, it typically autosaves when you enter an area, so if you get, like, to the end of an area and die, you'll have to redo the whole area again if you don't save manually. It can be kind of annoying. Am I sure? Let me make sure. There we go. I definitely saved, 10. Wait, what? Wait. Saved. 10:44 no. 5 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. There we go. Now we know. Just wanted to overdo it. Alright, there we go.
Help me, please! He's gone mad!
You're not him. Shit, I know what this looks like, but I didn't hurt her.
Do you take me for a fool?
Ooh.
No, I didn't mean... I don't know why you're here, but there's a killer out there, and I think he's playing us both. Just let me explain.
All right. We'll see if you can talk yourself out of this.
20 silver if he says, "It wasn't me, it was the one-armed man."
Several years ago, my sister was murdered. The bastard's now in Kirkwall, killing again. The same way he killed my sister. It starts with a bouquet of white lilies. He sends them to each new victim. Alessa was going to be next. I took her, so he'd have to come to me. I was finally going to face my sister's killer, but then you showed up.
Whoopsie.
He's lying! He hurt me!
I've explained this. I need your blood to track you down. If he took you, it was for your protection.
Let go of me!
She'll go straight to the city guard. They'll ruin everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who killed your sister? A powerful and experienced blood mage. I believe he uses the women for some ritual. His victims are attractive, healthy women with few social ties.
Okay.
Emmerich was certain you were the killer.
Of course he was. But I was trying to find the killer just like him. Our paths crossed and he just assumed I was the murderer.
You really did make yourself a target, though. Kidnapping people and all.
I suppose that's fair.
Yeah?
Can't you just tell the city guard what you told me?
Yes, can't you?
Why? I don't want him arrested. This isn't about justice. I need to be the one to bleed him dry.
Revenge.
Selfish little shit. How many have you risked by keeping this to yourself?
I could report you to the Templars for blood magic.
Yes, I've used blood magic and lyrium to augment my powers.
He's so
I'm not proud of what I've
nonchalant.
done, but I had to. He took my sister from me.
I mean, I feel like I want to arrest him because he's, you know, kidnap people. I believe him, but I wish I could arrest him. I mean, alright. Anyway, Jenna, you asked about Peaky Blinders. I've never watched it, but I've heard very good things about it. And yes, communist English makes it neutral, so you just gotta pick on your own. You got stoned yesterday and found out Jesus probably did exist, but probably not. What? Doesn't make sense. And he might or might not be a myth created by the papacy for money, and you think that's beautiful? Okay. I mean, like, there are historical records of Jesus existing. I guess they could all be, you know, counterfeited by the, you know, by the church. That's possible, but there are records that say Jesus was real. I mean, might not have done all the mystical shit that the Bible says, but, you know. I guess I'll let him go.
Time for you to vanish. Every man for himself.
I'm headed to Darktown. If you learn anything new about the killer, find me there. I have a score to settle with him.
If there was a trail he was in, what, Jesus? Where are those records? Does that mean Christians made up the trail? I mean, possibly, but I've always been told, you know, that there's historical record of him existing. Just, you know, there's nothing to to tell you he was the Messiah, like, actual historically. Because there apparently was some Jewish guy in his area that just developed a following and then died. He was crucified. That's basically all we know. Because he disappeared from like 13 to 31. I mean, disappeared is strong assertion. I mean, it could just be we don't have record of that. I mean, we don't have a lot of records about him, you know? But I mean, you don't have a lot of records about a lot of people that far in the past. Muhammad, we definitely have historical record of him existing for sure. Bible says he went on a pilgrimage. He wasn't on a pilgrimage from that long. He went on a long I think it was... No, that was the flood. How long was his pilgrimage? I thought it was just like a week. Yeah, like Socrates, we know nothing of him, only what his disciples say about him. Right, right. You swear he was there for that long? I don't think so. Hold on, you're gonna hear my thing. I'm pulling up my browser. I thought he went on a pilgrimage and he, like, met Satan in the Bible. But, like, I thought it was only, like, a week. Oh, you hear my clickety-clacking now? In the desert. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it was 40 days and 40... See, I thought it was 40 days and 40 nights, but I was also thinking that was the flood. How long was the flood? $150 days. Oh. Okay. Alright. Well, okay, we got Descent. That's Anders' thing. Anders' Let's go to my house.
You've had luck on your travels?
No.
There's a letter for you. Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
That's just how it goes. I don't make the rules. From Masha. Matcha? I wanted to thank you for helping my brother. I worry about what the Templars will do to Kieran. I remember this guy. He had, like... He was getting... A mage was in the process of possessing him, and then I told the Templars he's good. I worry about what the Templars will do to Kieran, but it's what he wants. He's grateful that I defended him before Sir Cullen. Okay. Cool. That's good. A good letter. Some things just don't add up, alright? That's all you're saying. I mean, like, that's true for a lot of things. Like I said, I mean, it's just so far in the past. I mean, not everything's gonna add up from that far in the past. It's just how it is. It's because people aren't really good about keeping records of that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna go do Aveline's quest. Actually, let's do Anders. Yeah. Let's bring Aveline. That should be fine. Yeah. Okay. Let's go do his. I like to get the companion quests out of the way when they pop up. Because I think if you progress more through the main quest, more companion quests pop up. Like, I'll do Meryl's and Fenris's companions quests here soon. I don't know, I like need to stretch a lot this morning, I guess. It's the drunk. I mean, to be honest with you, Jenna.
I've been neglecting my patients lately. I should spend more time here.
To be honest with you, Jenna, I don't really look into Jesus' historical records because, I don't know, it doesn't really matter.
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages, too. People I know past their harrowing.
Yeah, Ken, you said you're weirdly sore too, and Gino said we fucked. Well, my asshole was quite in pain this morning, yes. Had a very painful shit. This is the type of content I know y'all love to hear. Alright. It doesn't matter, but you got high and started looking into shit. I mean, that's fair. I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to discredit your research. I'm just... I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much myself. Okay, good mages, people... I forget what he was saying, but I want to be mean.
What's it to you how many Tranquil there are?
The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
And here I was worried you were having delusions of persecution again.
There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
Yeah.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
Then perhaps the blame can be laid on him, and not every Templar.
That's what I hope. If we bring the evidence of this plan to light, there must be men who'll stand against it. Perhaps even the Grand Cleric will finally be forced to act.
Oh, you know what I should have brought was, Sebastian? No,
My
I
friends in the
shouldn't.
Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
I mean, didn't we
That's what he
already
calls
discuss this?
His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the free marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
Yeah, I'll help.
I'll be there. Though this Sir Ulrich would be a fool to keep such a plan in writing.
Then let us pray he's a fool as well as a bastard. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Alright, we got a shitty Templar. We got Anders' friendship. I have to try to deal with that in a little bit. Ken, you also had a rank shit. Well, like, mine was stinky, sure, but, like, it also hurt. Like, my asshole feels raw for some reason. For some reason. Well, it doesn't really anymore, but it did earlier. Need more fiber? That could be. I think it's just the drinking, honestly. 'Cause I tend to have that sort of reaction to drinking. Who are these guys? Like, who are you? Why kill? Why kill? Okay.
Do not tell anyone about this way into the gallows. It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of mages.
I don't plan on it. But we do have a, you know, the captain of the guard here with us.
This is it. This tunnel will take us into the gallows.
With any luck, we'll simply be mistaken for thieves and not conspirators.
Are you ready to help me find evidence of the tranquil solution?
Let's go.
Alright, yep, I'm bringing the same. I was thinking about bringing him, but I'd get friendship with him from fighting with Anders, I'm sure, but that's not what I want. So, yeah, I guess I'll go Aveline. I know I'll get friendship with Fenris, and I do want that.
It tells you something of Kirkwall's attitude. That they house their mages in an old slave prison.
I mean, I don't know. He's like so... He's so into his conspiracies, man. It's like deep into them. Like, I feel like they just put the mages there for convenience, not to do a show of fear or something. Because, I mean, it makes sense to put them there because it's a big building where they can all live. I don't know. He's a little crazy. That's why I don't like him. He's a lot of crazy, as we'll see eventually. All right. Hello. Oh, that fire is right in my face. Whoa. Fucking destroyed someone. Yeah, get him. I don't know who, on like... Someone is getting one of those status effects that allows me to get a bonus. I don't know who's doing it.
To service the Templars who crave the stuff.
You really hate Templars. Yeah, just gotta keep going. Gotta keep looking. Do-de-do-do. I feel like there's probably a gift in here or something, some sort of item that matters somewhere. I don't have a rogue, I can't open that. I forgot, I did not notice I did not have a rogue. This is why sometimes I prefer to play this game as a rogue, because then I always have one, you know? There we go. Okay, making progress. Got some materials. Okay, so I could have come here from, I see. Could have come in this room from that way, but it's not like it matters. Yeah, money. Love the money. I do love money. Alright. Now I know we're gonna have some somewhat decent fight here soon. Here, this is for you, Jenna. Let's fix this. Here we go. Don't forget to save. Okay, I won't. Wasn't there a game I played where that was like a consistent problem, is that I didn't save enough? I don't remember what it was. buddy. I wish that did something. You think it was that it crashed so much? Yeah, what game was that? I'd have to look through my games that I played. Was it Oblivion? I mean, like, I had some issues with Oblivion, but I remember that being, like, there being a game where that happened, like, way too much. Let me look at my games. That might be... The first thing when I pull up my Chrome browser, this pops up. Okay, let me look. Let me just look at the games I played real quick. I'll just skim it. I have I have playlists on YouTube, so it's easy to skim. Wasn't Fight Night. The more problem in that the more of the problem in that was that I kept dying. I have no idea. Huh. No, it's like none of these are popping out to me. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It don't matter. Carly Rae Jepsen has a gigantic mouth, it's true. Oh yeah, that one time Oblivion crashed and we lost like 45 minutes of progress. I do remember that. But that wasn't because I didn't save, that was because my save fucking corrupted. But to be fair, if I'd done more saves, it wouldn't have been as bad. Nah, it wasn't 3 hours. It was like maybe an hour. It definitely wasn't 3 hours. It was still pretty, you know, disappointing, to say the least. Honestly, this is a decent party. No one's really dying. Or even really getting close to death. But what was really... I remember what was really annoying about it. What really annoyed me is, like, we were like an hour into the stream, and I literally had to go back to the beginning, like what I started the stream with, and I was just so fucking pissed. Alright. I managed to, like, get back to where I was in, like, less than half the time, though, so that was nice.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
No. No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
Tell Tanner needs to fix his internet. I think it's my computer, not his internet. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know why I'm dropping frames. I know I've run this game without dropping frames. Yeah. Let me look at my processes here, hold on. Honestly, it isn't using up that much of my CPU. I don't know. Interesting. I don't know why we're dropping frames. Like, there's not really a reason from what I can tell. Maybe it's your internet? No, I am dropping frames. I've dropped a lot of frames this morning, but I just can't really discern why. I know it's not Ken's internet, because, like, his internet's good. Anyway.
The Chantry frowns on Templars who take personal advantage of their charges.
Who's this?
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
Okay. Okay. Well, this is going very well, actually. I knew he was gonna do it. Little bitch.
I'm getting overwhelmed.
Drink a potion real quick. Okay. Fuck! Fucking Fenris, shit. Okay, this isn't going as well as I was thinking. Good God, they're ripping us apart, man. Jeez. She is fortunately tanking like a pro. Oh boy. Let's get dog. I'm running. That was stealth fuckers trying to get me. I'm running. I'll be back. That guy is hot on my fucking tail. Good lord, I wish y'all could see the minimap. He is right behind me. Who's talking? Okay, okay. Wait, Aveline came with me? Okay, that's fine. Wipe out these guys. Okay. Oh god. Hello. I chose her to go with me? No, I meant she followed me. I thought she'd stay back and try to tank those other guys. Okay. This is gonna go interestingly.
Been a farce.
Alright, Fenris is out there alone. Probably about to die. Okay. Gotta reduce the difficulty. I think we're actually good. Fenris is still alive and Aveline's here. I can make do without Anders. That's fine. I mean, it's kind of derpy. Anders? Oh? What? Okay. What the fuck? Okay, there's probably still some guys in here that I'm gonna have to finish off, but after we do that. Hey, yo, what? I don't even know. I have no idea what is going on right now. Why is Anders here? I guess it's because Fenris ran away? I couldn't tell you. Well, this should definitely be doable now.
They will die! I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
It's over, Anders. They're all dead.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Get over yourself and let's finish this.
I will have my vengeance.
No!
Oh God, Anders pulls. Jesus Christ.
No. Oh, Maker, please. Forgive me.
And he shoved like a blunt stick in her too. It didn't even have like a spike. Got Fenris rivalry? I'll have to try to fix that at some point. I know his companion quest, I'll be able to get a lot of friendship with him if I play my cards right. But yeah, he's not exactly my biggest fan right now. He doesn't dislike me. He's just kind of indifferent.
I don't think I can do that.
I gotta go see what the fuck. I gotta go tell Anders he's a piece of shit. I got no problem doing that, because he is. Maybe maybe Fenris will be happy with me telling Anders he's a piece of shit. I'm sure he would like that. Because he hates Anders. I don't know if it's like been shown on stream, it might have, but like they are always at odds with each other every time they interact. Okay. Alright, Anders. What do you got to say for yourself, huh? They should kiss already? They should. I'd be down for it.
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash.
You are trash, yes.
Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
You killed that girl.
You've been right all along.
Oh, yeah.
I am a monster. Justice has been warped by my rage. I cannot contain him any longer.
Maybe it's time to realize your limitations.
Yes, fine. Kick me while I'm down. Clearly, you're right about everything.
Yeah.
It was a suggestion, not a condemnation.
I will not put myself in that position again.
You're possessed. I doubt strong resolve will be enough to counter that.
You're right. I cannot change what I am. I should get out of Kirkwall. Go where I won't hurt anyone. Would you have me leave?
What would happen? What? What? I've never seen this option. I put "can you" into Google, and the first thing that came up was, "Can you marry your cousin?" I gotta see, like, What the fuck? This would have a drastic effect on the story, so I'm very curious. Interesting. I'm not gonna tell him to leave. Oh. My computer is still set to south? Is that true? Gotta set it to W for Wombo? Okay. Anyway. That's it. You're right. That's why people want to know if I can marry my cousin, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna tell him to leave.
Don't give up just because of complications. I thought you were more dedicated than that.
Why is it you can say nothing without making me want to wring your neck?
God.
Fine, yes. I cannot give up on this cause so easily. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric.
So confused.
Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
It's just so weird. I've never even seen that choice. I didn't know you could tell him to leave. I don't know.
I'm going to attend the girl's funeral. Perhaps her parents will believe she died at the Templar's hands.
Yeah, probably not. Oh. I don't know. I mean, like, I've done his, like, rivalry thing before, but I guess I've just never selected that option that led to that. I don't really know. No idea. Anyway, what should we do now? Got, like, about 30 minutes. Let's do Aveline's. I know, bringing Isabella is, like, it makes it very, very funny. But we'll do that. Aveline, Isabella, and I guess Meryl. That's fine. Got a team of ladies. Of hot ladies. Let's do... Is her crit damage? Oh, it's at 100 now. Nice. Let's give her some constitution. She needs to live longer. 30 minutes, yeah. Hot ladies. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. It was nice seeing Duck yesterday. Yeah, I know. I know, right? It was so unexpected. Honestly, I honestly kind of thought she was gone for good. Because, like, I haven't heard anything from Duck in a long time. Although, to be fair, I feel like she'd go to Slashy's stream, and I don't really go to Slashy streams. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's go tell that guy about Mr. Dupuis. Monsieur Dupuis. You go every now and then? The Slashies, yeah. I don't know, I mean, like... But you like to peepo. Yeah. I don't know, I have nothing against Slashy. I just don't vibe there, I guess.
Thank you.
But you're stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you think it would be better to work on where you are now, instead of recreating old glory?
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I've been saying. I'm the stupid one. Whatever.
She didn't like being called stupid.
Aren't you Hawk? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight.
You don't like to filter the shit coming out of your mouth? Yeah. Yeah, it feels... her stream... I mean, like I said, I don't dislike her. I don't dislike her stream. It just feels like her stream's a little more controlled. And I just can't... That isn't really my thing.
Did I tell him that? I must have completely forgotten.
Don't you remember sending this message?
I didn't send
Or the
this.
shit you type with your fingers.
You didn't? Strange. Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
Like Slashy's cool. I do like I like, you know, I like Slashy as a person, for sure. We'll do that later. Fuck it, let's do it now. Let's do this thing where we're meeting up with him, and then we'll go do the Aveline stuff. So we also got to go up there and talk to the Viscount, apparently. We need Chaos to vibe. She's just ironically authoritarian. Yeah, you're kind of right. God, there's a lot of demons. That's a lot of demons. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting fucked. Not in a good way. There we go. Need a potion because they're really fucking me up. Good deal, we winning. And of course they send more. Great. Just great. Alright, Isabella, drink a potion because I need the heals for myself. So. There we go. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wrecked me. Go, Isabella.
Who weary? You going south? Who weary? You going south? Feeling good?
Not too easy.
Okay.
Some mage sent that thing here to kill him. Why would anyone... Oh, Maker. The murders. Emmerich was right.
Yeah, no
he was
shit.
getting too close. He suspected a man named Gascard Dupuis. Did he do this?
No.
I can't be certain of anything. Gascard may have
I don't
tricked
think
me.
he did, yeah.
Then we need to find him. Do you know where he is?
I mean, like, he kind of deserves to be arrested, to be honest. Yeah. Go get him.
He said he was going to Darktown.
Darktown's a big place, but we'll find him. He's an apostate, and Meredith will want him hunted down. I will speak to the city guard about this. Gascard Dupuis will not escape.
I don't know why.
My men will cooperate however they can. Tell them I command it.
Thank you, Captain.
I don't know why, but I'm getting a ton of messages from random people on Discord. Is that Taylor Swift? It might as well have been. I'll just say yes. That was her. T Swift herself in Dragon Age. Famous cameo. Okay. Alright, let's go here. I do need to go to Hightown though and sell some shit. After I pick these quests, turn in this one quest and pick up Aveline's. Okay.
Good day, Sirrah.
Alright, Mr. Viscount.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf, pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
You could send him gold and he'd complain it was heavy.
And it's about to get worse. A shame. There were overtures of civility. Your influence, no doubt.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Bran. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this.
So I think, if I recall correctly, I get some bonuses if I go and talk to the Arishok before actually doing this part of the quest. But let's just do this first. Not this part,
information about the missing Qunari.
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter.
Is it the same voice as Sebastian?
I would prefer that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
Sounds just like Sebastian.
Has anyone reported this to the Qunari?
Maker? No. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant.
Yeah, it's worth
He'll
telling.
find out soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Qunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Qunari from his weapon.
Okay.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing?
The Qunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
I'm sure you have suspicions about what happened.
My concerns are well-founded. This could not have escaped the notice of the city guard. Unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hanged Man.
Got to be.
Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link.
Yeah.
Please keep this quiet.
Okay, I do think I should go talk to the guy, the Arishok. But first, let's do the rest of the shit here, and then I gotta go to Hightown.
I wish the guards weren't so illiterate.
We might have to save Aveline's quest for next time at this rate, but that's not a big deal. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna bet on doing. I'll pick it up. I'll start it, like, you know, I'll get it. I'll acquire the quest, and then probably do it next time. Let's focus on the Arishok stuff for now. The Qunari stuff. Yeah, it's one of those evil books. We gotta destroy it. It is destroyed. Meryl, Rivalry 10. Good fucking lord, Meryl. You and your fucking blood magic. Oh god, someone's getting wrecked. Don't do that yet, actually. Oh god, now they're gonna die right away. Nope, they're good. Okay, Meryl's gonna die. Yep. Jesus. What a fight. I should have saved. I really should have saved. Fuck. Ow. Shit. The dog is distracting one. Fuck. Evelyn, can you do a potion? Almost. Ah! Evelyn, you gotta get out of there. Go for that one. Ah, fuck. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, yeah, I'm pretty good and fucked now. Ow. Shit. Big time fucked. Yep. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna have to skim through that conversation I just had again. Because I didn't save. The fuck? Geno. Jesus. Did you send me that message, Geno? Because I said a lot of people are messaging me on Discord. Is that why? Wow, didn't save. Yeah, I know, right? I didn't think I'd have to. Also, at least I can switch out Meryl so she didn't lose the stuff.
What do you imagine will be the Irish? I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Kunal.
You did? Okay.
I would prefer that you were not involved at all, but that is neither.
Okay.
Please keep this quiet.
At least that was quick.
The Viscount is under enough.
I do think I'm gonna swap out Meryl real quick. I guess for Fenris. Fenris will be good. Meryl for Fenris. He might be happy with me destroying the book, I'm not sure. Alright, well, yeah, let's do this. What time is it? Go. Destroy. Nah. Well, at least I didn't lose any, get any rivalry or anything. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Might as well get dog too. Isabella, we need you out of there. Okay. Okay, okay. Go over there. Why can't I move? What is happening? Okay. Okay. Isabella probably needs a potion, but I need to get her out first. Okay. Yeah, let's give her one. Oh, Fenris is down. Let's wait before we revive. Might be able to do more than one person. Yeah. There we go. Now we got this. Honestly, Fenris is a pretty good party member to have. He's very good DPS. Better than Meryl for sure.
Nothing like the smell of fresh ink.
Alright. Go pick up Aveline's thing. We'll try to get to the Aeroshock and do that quest before ending.
Here as captain. Feels like family. Hawk, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
Oh? This should be good.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnick, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Donnick? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the Guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
If that's all you need, I'll walk the 100 feet to him.
Thank you. And please hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawk. I really do.
I was gonna ask more questions, but she got salty about it. Hello, buddy.
Guardsman Donnick.
Sir Hawk, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust?
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain.
That's true.
Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
Yeah, she seems like a good captain.
I have it on good authority that you are going to enjoy this.
Am I now? It's a copper relief of marigolds? And it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
Yeah.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do. Of varying import. Sir Hawk.
Varying
Is there
import.
some reason Aveline just made us look like idiots?
Oh, there is. There is a reason.
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donnick react?
To your garbage, you mean?
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft.
Uh-huh. What?
I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just listen.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Too many hits to the head. Or not enough.
Surprised I didn't get the hint at this point. Us, not him.
Hey, Donnick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
He didn't even like it. Easy job, he doesn't like it. What a man.
Donnick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother.
I'll do it. Sure.
It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Hold a moment. You're sweet on the boy.
So help me, whore. I will break you.
Oh, this is glorious. All this flailing is her idea of courtship.
Aveline, you know you can talk to me.
What am I to say? That a grown woman can't speak her mind? I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
I'm confused. Wasn't Lady Manhands married already?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
Yeah, this is a good question.
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
Wait, you've gone 4 years without. You must creak like a rusty hinge.
God.
Many people have their lives because of me.
But poor you. No life of your own.
We both place others above ourselves. I happen to do it clothed.
Wow.
You're splitting hairs, but wishing someone would split yours.
I've had enough of your loose lips. Like many, I'm sure.
Jesus Christ. What an interaction.
Touché. Prig.
Slattern!
If I might put this back on track.
Beautiful.
I can drag him in here right now. Just say the word.
Oh, and how would that look? The captain ordering her guardsmen to... It wouldn't help.
So go out. Get him drunk. Shame is a great equalizer.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
What? Too simple?
Tell Donick, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up.
Why not?
It's a surprise, or just you, or a group. Anything to get him there.
My God.
He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Why not? How else are you gonna get in his pants?
Guardsman Donick, how are you?
Good, I suppose.
Doesn't matter. Free for an evening?
Doesn't matter.
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
A night at the Hanged Man for all the guard. You'll come? Of course you'll come.
Should I have heard of this? Very well, Sir Hawk. I guess I'll be there.
Better.
Never good to be the last to hear of these things.
Okay. Well, that's... I guess I go to the Hanged Man, but, first we're gonna at least go to the air shock. I don't know if I'll actually have time to
Fine day, Sir.
do the quest, but we can talk to him. Oh, yeah, let's get Aveline. Okay, I have mail, but let me do this first. Wait, do we have more companion quests? Long road, Varric. Yeah, I gotta go talk to Varric. Okay, so we got Meryl's companion quest now as well. That's good.
So you freed a group of slaves?
Would-be slaves. They weren't slaves yet.
Still, you did the right thing. Many would turn a blind eye.
Don't read too much into it, all right? It just seemed a good idea at the time.
It was a good thing to do. Don't you doubt yourself, Isabella. You have a heart of gold underneath all of that. All of that lust.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to check my mail. I don't feel like it. Might do that, like, when I end, right before I end. Let's, I don't think I've checked these stores. I need to do that. See if they have anything. Yeah, they do. And I need to sell my shit. Yeah. Yeah. This is fine. I'm gonna hold on to Malcolm's honor. Yeah, it improves with level up. End? Yeah, that's right. That's right, Geno. I do gots to end. Gotta go to that open house. I got something for Sebastian, apparently. I really need to... Yeah, I need to actually, like, sort those. Yeah, because I know my accessories are not good anymore. Actually, these are pretty good. But what about, like, everyone else? I'm lock picking. Yeah, I mean those are decent, actually. Yeah. Well, never mind, I guess.
Has need of a good tailor.
Sell them. Why aren't they selling? Okay. Took them a minute. Open house, yeah. But it's Sunday. Good luck. Don't shit in their toilets. They don't like that, apparently. Damn. I thought they did. That might explain some things. Alright.
You look like you know your way around.
I thought that was like me marking my territory and saying I'm interested in the place. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to re-examine some stuff. Here you go. Have some pants.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
You just stumbled on this? Can't say I'm surprised. Bloody fools.
Alright, let's go talk to the Airshock. And then we'll go to the Hanged Man. It'll probably be time to end at that point. Next time, we're gonna do... Maybe next time we'll be able to finish Act 2. I doubt it. We'll probably be able to get, like, close to the end. But finish it, I don't think so.
Go without me. I have to see a man about a dog.
You see, you had the same mentality, and now you can view a few properties in certain areas. It's really weird. It's almost like they don't want you to move in those areas. Isn't that strange? That is strange,
What do you
yeah.
want, Hawk? I have no interest in adding to my distractions.
And yet you sent a delegate to the Viscount.
A brief attempt to educate. If the dwarf had stolen the Sarkamek, it could have been used to show the price of greed. But you know the outcome of that. These fools are determined to be wrong. I won't waste the effort again.
I'll probably regret this, but you should know your delegate is missing.
Anyone else, and those words would have been their last. You are handling this, not your buffoon of a Viscount.
As best I can.
Then I will wait. But know this, the provocations we have suffered have worked. If this is not resolved, I can fulfill my duty to the Qun with far less annoyance by sifting through rubble.
Wow. Jesus.
As if there wasn't enough pressure.
Oh, Aveline liked that. That's good. Am I not, like, maxed out on her friendship at this point? I wanted to see. Not maxed out. I'm getting there, though. Okay, talk to him, and now Hanged Man, but I need to get Isabella back, so I have her. I guess it doesn't really matter. Bring her. I'm sure she'll have some snarky shit to say about Aveline's whole thing. And I think we need to talk to Bartrand as well about... not Bartrand. We need to talk to Varric about Bartrand. I think that's what we need to do in the Hanged Man with him. Which isn't a problem. Okay. Wait, am I not?
You're so successful with men. You're not that pretty.
Oh, she is,
Cast
though.
a wide enough net and you're bound to catch something.
At least you're willing to admit it.
Trust me. I've heard, "Get away from me, you pirate hag," more times than I care to count.
Doesn't that bother you?
Why should it? They don't know me. I know me.
Yeah. Fear of rejection is overrated. Am I not supposed to... Aren't I supposed to meet Donick here? Maybe I have to go at night? Hanged Man. Huh. I mean, I'm here. Let's talk to Varric real quick. Do another quest? No, it's just a conversation, Geno.
You have got to hear this, Hawk. There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion at midnight on the sacred ground of the Chantry.
Don't the stories mention my stunning good looks? What about my cunning wit?
Nope. They skip straight to the part about the lovable dwarf with the gorgeous crossbow and the heart of gold. I try to steer them straight, but you know how stories go. Just don't be surprised if people seem in awe.
You said you're terrified of rejection, just like those real estate agents that said you couldn't purchase a home in those certain areas. Those areas were so nice, too. You felt like you could walk around there without fear of being shot. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I'm starting to question how much of what you're saying is a shitpost. Like, I'm a little, it's a little muddled now. I'm not sure anymore.
I find it hard to believe you're spreading these stories without getting something in return.
Well, that just shows what you know, Hawk. The stories are their own reward. You really need to see the look on someone's face when I tell them you ripped the arms off an ogre. Just once.
That's fair.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be the main character in these tall tales of yours?
There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawk. It's like alchemy. 1 part down to earth, 1 part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods.
Fair.
You let that percolate through a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got your hero.
I guess all works. A little reverence wouldn't hurt, though.
You may not be my best dressed or cleanest friend, Master Hawk, but you're all right in my book.
God.
Anyway, I'll quit exaggerating before it goes to your head.
It already did. It's too late.
Are you one of them?
I don't know, like, do I have to come here without Aveline? Is that what it is? Maybe I can just, like, send her away and then I can do it?
So he comes down wearing nothing.
No? Does it have to be at night? I'm confused. Oh, it is. It's at night. Okay. Also something. Oh yeah. I can do the other part of the quest regarding the Kunari delegates. I can do that. Sure. Let's do this first.
You go first. I'll be right there. Just don't tell him this is about me.
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change. Apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
What? No. Sit. Drink. Another round?
Make a yes.
I mean, I feel like Hawk could make conversation. He's capable of it, Lord knows. Just like your uncles. Sit, drink, yeah. It's just so painfully awkward.
So, Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all a plan for you to get closer to the captain, maybe you should just talk to her. I mean, how sad would it be if you needed a go-between? Have some backbone.
Oof.
I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
Unintentionally burning Aveline there. Hawk has such dreamy eyes, yeah.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I arranged this to get to you.
I'm an idiot.
You would have been spouting bullshit by then. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I can't sit in silence that long. Just one-on-one with someone, I feel like I'd have to say something. I'm socially awkward, and I'd still be talking.
If you were that far gone, you'd have hidden from the start.
Would it have ended any worse? I need to talk to him. But I'm a mess unless I'm on patrol. I'm good at that. Killing highwaymen doesn't exactly provide an intimate setting, though.
Why not?
And I'm tired of embarrassing myself.
Then I'll clear the way, and you'll talk to Donnick.
Putting you in danger just makes it worse.
You made it my problem. I'm fixing it.
Very well, Hawk. You pushed. You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will live to regret this, I'm sure.
Aveline rivalry? That's stupid. You said why not? Yeah, the whole highwayman romance thing. I know, right?
Well, you're throwing coins around like there's no tomorrow.
That's right, woman. Tonight I'm paid and blessed, and all I had to do was turn my head.
Oh, I remember this. This is a good place to bring Aveline. This is good.
To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
Guard captain, would you like to have a word with your man?
Guard captain?
Who?
What?
Who?
Who what? I don't...
Who bought you? Who bought the honor of a proud guard of Kirkwall and made him a drunken Mabari bitch?
I don't know. He was a Templar, I swear. He had the seal of the Grand Cleric and everything. It's true.
The penalty for abandoning your post is 10 days on the wall. I expect you to report in the morning.
Yeah, it's so good. He's such a little bitch. He really is.
There's your answer. A Templar.
With the Grand Cleric's seal, no less. Well done.
Yeah, that was good. Aveline's good. I like her a lot. Okay, well, yeah, we have, we're now at the point. You'll be her little bitch, I know, right? How do you feel about women with red hair, Jenno? Oh, you have a thing for redheads, there it is. Okay, you answered the question. Oh, do you now?
Luck on your travels? Another message came while you were...
Inside job. I found a lead on our cargo thefts and have urgent need of your expertise. Please meet me in Hightown's Market during business hours. That's the guy that I own the bone pit with. That's what that is. We're gonna have to do that next time. But yeah, this is a good place to stop, I guess. You, you want to feel my mustache on your mustache? I love it. Ugh. But yeah, we're gonna pick this up later, next week. And yeah, I'm hoping to maybe, I think we could get through Act 2, maybe not next week, but the week after for sure. And then we'll be in Act 3, that's the final act of the game. We also have that other DLC to do, which is a good one as well. I know, I'm sorry, Jenna. But yeah, this is gonna be it for me for today. I will be back tomorrow evening with, what do I play? Oh, Paper Mario. I'll be playing Paper Mario tomorrow, that'll be fun. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good rest of their day, and a good day tomorrow as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, viewers.